What's going on, YouTube? It's Tempest. I am taking a break from Vanguard for a little while. I have some decks put together for the format, but I haven't really built anything really top worthy recently. So I've been kind of getting a little bit back into Yu-Gi-Oh. Um, just for this format because it's actually kind of wide open for what the things that can happen. I'm gonna give you my X-Saber deck profile for this format. We got Rhoda back at 3. I wasn't playing Rhoda initially, but the fact that you can just search whatever you need now, basically, is just too good. So I made a new build with all this good shit in it, and it's just really fast and helps you. It's actually really consistent too. So um, I'm hoping it will do well in the future. Testing has gone pretty good so far. I haven't actually played against Shadows or Burning Abyss yet because no one at my school plays Burning Abyss, and everybody who plays Shadows is too high and mighty to actually play against me. So, or they're too busy. So, I'm gonna go ahead and get started through it. A lot of the monster choices and stuff like that are gonna seem weird initially until I get to the spell and trap lineup. So, I'm kind of gonna talk my way through it as I go along. So, there's 15 monsters. You've got your 3 Bogarts, 3 Full Helm, 2 Paschal, and then you've got 3 Dark Soul, 3 Fall Troll, 1 Ragi. Okay, so basically this part of the deck is searchable. These cards are all searchable. These cards are not. And then one more thing I want to say is right now I'm playing 3 of these because I don't have the 3rd Paschal. Ideally in the final build I will be playing 3 Paschal and 2 Full Helm Knight. Okay, so basically with 3 Rhodas back now and 3 Tenki plus Reinforced Truth. You have Reinforced Truth in the deck, so let's just summon a level 2 or lower warrior from your deck. So you play 3 Paschals, 1 off your Reinforced Truth, and ideally the other 2 off of your Rhodas. And then you play 2 Full Helm Knights for your 3rd Rhoda target, and then you have a 5th warrior type monster in your deck in case you draw one of them. This keeps all of your Rhodas live, basically. So whenever you play Rhoda, you're always going to have a valid target for it, with ideally with this ratio of cards, but with 3 Paschal. The reason you max Paschal, besides the searching, is because he's going to be your wall. So in this new build, what you're supposed to do is basically sit on Dark Soul or Paschal, and then hope you can get everything. So you need, which is the problem. The main problem with the deck is that this part of the lineup isn't directly searchable, which is why the deck is a little bit inconsistent. But basically, what you do is you play Paschal, you sit on him until you get all your combo pieces, which means you need, for comboing, you need Bogart Knight, either Full Helm or Paschal in hand plus Faltrol, and then maybe a Rajigura on top of it. When I say you need all your combo pieces, remember your winning combo is going to be Bogart Knight plus Full Helm into, or Paschal, into Faltrol, into a Synchro, into something else, into a Gotham's E-Call or Soul Charge. So this guy's your MVP right now. Just sit on him and hope you draw everything, basically, is the new plan for the deck. Alright, that's all the monsters. You only need 15 monsters in this deck. You can play card cards if you really want to, but I found that they aren't really necessary. For spells, we play 3 Upstart Goblin and 3 Duality, 3 Rhoda, 3 Tenki. So you've got 12 thinners. This will search, like I said, your Rhoda to search your Full Helm and Paschal. These will help you search Regigura and Bogart Knight. And then these are generic thinners. So basically you're playing with a 28 card deck, 27 cards if you factor in Reinforced Truth. So it's really easy to get, everything together for the most part. And whatever you can't get together, you usually just need to get a Paschal or a Dark Soul and sit on that until you get what you need. So that's all your thinning cards. That helps you win. Thinning equals winning. 1 Soul Charge because you need this card in this deck. I was playing 3 last format. Well, actually, I wasn't playing any because the card was expensive at the time. Now it's dropped since you can only play 1 of it. This is your win button if you do draw it. It's very helpful for coming back from bad plays. And then double space because I felt like it. Honestly, there's not much room for generic hate in here. And I'm still trying to figure out whether I want to play this or Breakthrough Skill or Dimensional Prison because all those cards are necessary. This is for spell and trap removal. Obviously, Deep Prison is for monster removal, and Breakthrough is for effect negation. And I don't have space for everything, so I can only play 2 of these. And then 1 Book of Moon for generic stopping shit. You know, it's a negate attack. It's a stop a synchro, stop an Xyz play, stop a monster effect. It can do a bunch of different things. And then for traps, 1 Reinforced Truth for searching your level 2 tuner. 3 Godham's E-Call, because this is your secondary win condition. If you can't search Vultral, or if someone screws up your initial play, then you can just use this to bring shit back, and then go for synchro plays, ideally. And then last, we've got 5 traps, 1 Compulse, same reason for Book of Moon, it's generic monster removal, and effect negation, and attack negation, and a bunch of other stuff. And then you've got Bottomless and Warning for summon negation. No Torrential in this build, so I just don't have space for it, and these 2 are just the best. And double Wiretap. Not playing Trap Stun because I play too many anti-meta traps as it is. This card is just really good for stopping that one card that screws you over. So either Wiretap your opponent's Wiretap when they try to negate your E-Call, Wiretap Warning when they try to negate E-Call or Soul Charge, you know, Wiretap Bottomless to stop your plays, you know, stopping, what's another card? Traptrix Nightmare Trap Hole, you know, Wiretap that when you try to activate Vultral. You just want to keep your big monsters alive with this deck. So yeah, that's the whole lineup. I'll go through the extra deck really fast. I've got Beast and Armades. These are the only level 5s you need. Barkion, Hyunlei. Ideally I'd have a Godams. I'll get to that in a second. 1 Souza. You don't need anything else. You don't ever make level 7s except Souza in this deck. Stardust. Ideally this would be Spark. But regular Stardust works just fine. Scrap. Crimson Blader. This is going to be very important when Clipforts come out. So keep this in. And then Godams, Mistworm, this is going to come out for Goyo when I get one. Star Eater, because no one expects Star Eater in this deck, and it's really good for helping you push for game. And then I play 4 Xyz right now. I play T-King and Kagasuchi. Kagasuchi's in here for being a generic beater, and for that random play when you need to go Bogart into Bogart, and then summon Vultral without anything engraved, because he lets you mill 5 cards. And you can usually hope to get something off that. Otherwise, I would cut this for like Direwolf or Black Ship or Shark or something else. And then Ptolemy M7, you make this with Hyunlei and Vultral, and then you can make plays because you can bounce their card, or you can use it to add a Vultral back to hand if you don't have Regigur. He's really good, and he's a 27 beater, so that's always helpful. And then 1 Bouncer. I might cut this for another rank 4, honestly. I never make him like ever. I always go for M7 if I can. Even with the effect negation, it's like not even relevant. I mean, it's a 27 beater, but like so is M7. So I'm probably gonna cut Bouncer for another rank 4. Like I said, Shark. Shark's good. The Bubble Chain, like I said. Direwolf, like I said. Black Ship, like I said. Maybe Exiton. I usually don't have the disadvantage to use Exiton because you can only use them when you're down cards, but usually I don't have that happen to me. So, but there's options, you know. There's always all kinds of options. For the side deck, which is very important, double Max C for anything that's special summon helps you get your draw power. 1 Dark Hole. Ideally, this would be Regeki. I don't have space for it in the main, so I'm siding it. Like I said, Regeki's at 1, so you can play that. 3rd space for pendulum monsters, and if I need to destroy those or other generic hates, especially for Vanity's Emptiness, because it's really annoying. Double Breakthrough for effect negation. Again, I might main this over the MSTs. I'm still trying to figure that out. Double Dimensional Prison. Again, it's a good card to put in. I don't have space for it without cutting upstarts, so I'm just gonna side it. Double Mind Crush. Not many decks actually search, except for like Shadows, but even then, like you're gonna send it to grave and they're gonna get their effects. So it's a generic kind of a random hate card against some decks, but I usually don't side it in very much. Double Fiendish for big monsters and cards with effects. It's kind of hard to use nowadays, as Breakthrough is generally considered to be a better card, but sometimes, you know, you just can't go without stopping some big plays. 1 Soul Drain for multiple decks that are really annoying. Unfortunately, you can only play 1 of this card. Otherwise, I'd be playing like 3, because this card is really good, and doesn't hurt my deck at all. And then Double Dark Ride. This card is an MVP right now. It stops so many good cards. It stops vanities from going off. It stops Shadow Fusion. Um, I don't want to play Cursed Seal because I don't play. I play enough spells, but I don't want to discard spells to use it. Um, excuse me. The one other thing I should say is that ideally, I would play like 2 Vanity Emptiness inside, not in main because it really fucks me over and kind of screws with my consistency a little bit. But Vanity Emptiness is the best trap in the format. I just can't play it in this deck, so um, if you could find a way to do put vanities into X-Sabers, please be sure to comment below. Let me know if you had any suggestions. If you really liked the video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more. I have more Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck profiles on my channel coming out soon. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching.